Joining us on this broadcast is Kalyani Shankar, political commentator and columnist. We also have Sumansi Raman, political commentator and analyst. Thank you very much for your time. Kalyani Shankar, I'd like to begin with you on the opposition's choice of Sudarshan Reddy. You look at really the details that have emerged of how the Telugu parties actually are going to vote in the upcoming election. The YSRCP, a fence-sitter, named the NDA candidate as a preferred choice and then came in that googly from the opposition, but it hasn't changed their stand. So the YSRCP, for obvious reasons, the TDP, Janasena, are all backing the NDA candidate. So is it fair to go ahead and say then that the opposition's gamble of choosing a Telugu bidder hasn't really paid off?
Well, anyway, in any case, it is the NDA which has a number as of now. And I don't see anybody from the Congress or the India bloc approaching anybody, any other smaller parties to come and give them the vote. The funniest thing I hear now, just now, that K.T. Ramarao is giving an ultimatum that they have to send some 200 metric tons or something.
Urea, yes.
It should reach Telangana by 9th September. So how will the Congress or any other party do it except those in the power? It will be the Modi government which has to say yes or no. He is giving an ultimatum to the Modi government, I would say. And in any case, they don't have the number to bargain. And as we are saying that one party from the state, voting for the other party, other candidate, it has happened even before. Even Pratibha Patil's time also. Then quite a number of times it has happened that they choose the other candidate because of various other considerations. And I don't see. You see, in the case of Radhakrishnan, he is a Tamil. And Sudarshan Reddy is a Reddy, is a higher caste person. So this caste also comes in there. And both are good candidates, I would say. I mean, for the first time, I would say they've chosen a very good candidate. Both are seasoned, I wouldn't say politician about Sudarshan Reddy. He refused to be called one. But Radhakrishnan also has earned a good name. Ultimately, I have a feeling that the numbers are on the NDA side. So most probably, I think CPR would win the race. But you can never say, unless so many other parties come and join the India bloc, which is quite unlikely, I would say.
If this was going down to the wire, maybe we could have said that we may see an exciting contest on the cards, or this could go either way. Yes. But the numbers are on your screens, and you can see here that at this point for the opposition, it is going to be extremely challenging to actually match up to the government numbers there. Let me bring in Dr. Sumansi Raman to focus first, Dr. Raman, on what's happening in Tamil Nadu. There was a lot of talk about the NDA fielding someone from Tamil Nadu. The DMK has made it very, very clear who their pick is. They're going with Sudarshan Reddy. No surprise there. But do you think there's going to be any blowback for the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam per se?
No, I don't think that there would be any blowback, and I have maintained this. I don't think Mr. Radhakrishnan's choice was primarily dictated by the fact that Tamil Nadu is going to the elections, or that there would be an opportunity to embarrass the DMK. It was more a move to sort of appease the RSS, which to which era of a politician, the Vajpayee era politician that Mr. CPR belongs to. He's not from the Modi, Amit Shah generation of politicians. He is an old world man, and he has got friends across the political spectrum. So my feeling is there is going to be very little cross voting, if at all. The NDA has a comfortable, has the numbers in the bag, and to expect 38 or 40 people to cross vote. Now, who are these people? It's extremely unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
And if this was a case of 1 or 2 or 5 or 6 where one party switching could change the dynamics, this is not like that. I mean, there's no way that I can see CPR not winning this. He's going to be the next vice president.
Okay.
Having said that, I feel perhaps the India Alliance could have done better. They could have gone for an OBC candidate. They could have gone for a candidate from Bihar, or to put some kind of pressure, at least, and make a political point. It was always a lost cause.
But maybe that's what it was, by choosing someone who is, Telugu, to try and turn the tables and also put the same pressure on the TDP.
Let me just make one point.
Yeah.
Jagan is not in a position to take on the center on anything. There are dozens of cases which are lying in court, which can be, quote unquote, reactivated at any time and cause huge trouble for him. So he doesn't have the maneuvering space at all. So, and as far as the BRS is concerned, I think they have 4 Rajya Sabha members, and that's about it. So that's not a huge number that is actually going to worry anybody. So I think that the Chandrababu Naidu was never going to change ranks, because very clearly, from whatever we heard, he was also part of the process where he was consulted about the candidature of Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan. So there was never any possibility of him sort of jumping ship. So I think that this is going according to the plan as far as the NDA is concerned, and Mr. CPR is well poised to win comfortably.
What do you think, Kalyani Shankar, of the opposition's choice of candidate? Do you think that they consciously chose Sudarshan Reddy, thinking perhaps that what has happened in Tamil Nadu, or at least the attempt by the NDA to put pressure on the DMK, is what they were trying to emulate in the Telugu states? In which case, that gamble, of course, has fallen flat.
More than Tamil, Telugu. Telugus and Tamils always had a problem earlier after Prakasham died. So that question is not there now. As far as I'm concerned, I think Sudarshan Reddy is one of the good candidates. And also, I still remember Hidayatullah. He was one of the best vice presidents I've ever seen. So he could become a good vice president. But that is not now, no, because he doesn't have the number. Why he agreed to be the candidate of India bloc, I really have no idea. Because he's not been in politics, and he's not. He himself says that he's not befriended any politician. So for all that, I think he has just been put as a good person, and also a clean man. So that is where I think they cannot talk of any corruption against him. And those kind of things are not going to stick. So
these are two candidates essentially who are respectable, and I think cutting across party lines, all parties would be on board to suggest that both these leaders in their own fields have been in fact great visionaries and leaders. So in that sense, it's great to see two clean leaders being put forth in this particular position and in this battle. But Dr. Raman, you did suggest that it's a walkover, of course, for the NDA. So if in a few weeks from now, we're going to see that announcement in all likelihood of CPR becoming the next vice president of the country. In the upcoming Tamil Nadu elections, do you think that helps the BJP as far as, optics go? That, look, we're ensuring that there are people, representatives from Tamil Nadu who are in Delhi.
Notionally, yes. Notionally, it should. But I don't think it will have a significant impact. First of all, Mr. CPR comes from the Congo Belt, Coimbatore, Tirupur region, where basically the AIADMK BJP combined is already very strong. So in that sense, he doesn't add a great deal, which he could have perhaps added had he belonged to some other part of the state, where the alliance could have benefited from some additional votes. So in that sense, it's not going to be a huge electoral advantage for them. But having said that, the fact that a person with a good image has been given an opportunity, at the highest level, will go down well. It depends on how the BJP, plays it in Tamil Nadu. The BJP, as you know very well, is a deeply divided house, with Mr. Annamalai playing his own tune. So that is one issue. But having said that, I still don't believe that Mr. CPR would have been the first choice of say Mr. Amit Shah or Mr. Modi. I feel that there has been some talking to by the RSS, which has sort of forced this concession. And I don't believe that he will be as abrasive as Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar. And I think that he will try to some extent for some kind of a consensus on issues where one is possible, right? And obviously, he too will have his limitations, but the way he has maneuvered, his equations in Jharkhand, where he dealt with Soren without any major controversy, and even in Maharashtra, where he's been very low profile.
Okay.
And there's not been a single controversy in the last 2 years that he's been a governor.
Correct.
First and also in Maharashtra.
And that's very clear in the fact that you've got, Maharashtra parties also coming out and saying that, look, this is someone who we greatly respect. So a consensus candidate, in a way, as far as the numbers go, those are on your screens. This is how it stands right now. You never know whether there's some, ace up their sleeve that the opposition has when they say that this is going to be a solid contest. But thank you very much, Dr. Suman C. Raman and Kalyani Shankar, for your time, for joining us here on India Today.